Hello everyone and welcome to the next game in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2 group stage. It is still Group D. It is the Ukrainian Night Elf on the left hand side of Equal's HoT, starting with the early altar with the Moonwell here, and I imagine with the Ancient of War here any second. And his opponent is miou, the German human, on the right hand side of Equals, going for a standard early altar as well. Both of the players currently having 3 points in the group, both of them losing to Happy with 2-0, and both of them beating a Night Elf in their other match. miou beating Diesel with 2-1, and HoT beating Zeus with 2-0. So the winner here is going to join Paladin at rank 2 with 6 points, and the loser for the time being is going to be stuck at 3 points and is going to be joined by the winner of the next best of 3, which is going to be between Zeus and Diesel. So Demon Hunter first for HoT, not going for anything crazy. His Ancient of War is about to finish, you know, the usual stuff. The Archer is going to be produced. He's going to start creeping here. Probably so will miou at his creep camp on top of his base as well. AM, of course, is the hero choice for the German. And really nothing else to say early on. miou once again, as usual, keeping his base open here. One entrance, one safe haven basically against a overly aggressive Demon Hunter. Militia sees that the Night Elf has started creeping here already. Demon Hunter is going to be out in just a second. As always, the Ogre Warrior is going to be dying quite quickly as the DH arrives. And the first... miou is actually going for the instant expansion here, as it appears, as he's pulling for Militia here in the beginning. You know, too few for this one usually, but 4 is basically the number that signals an instant expansion. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, and the Demon Hunter, just after killing the first creep here, picking up the circuit, is heading down there immediately. And everything has come up here for miou. This is going to be a pretty efficient detonate here by the Wisp, despite not killing anything. The AM basically has no mana left, and the one water metal could actually be denied here by miou. He's not going for it at the moment, and doesn't have to do so, as you know, it's been running out of duration. Anyways, the Demon Hunter, as we can see, did pick off one peasant here, if I saw it correctly, and 4 more are starting to build the town hall at miou's expansion. He did pick up the Claws of Attack +6. In the meantime, what is HoT doing? A Wisp perhaps going for the counter expansion. Eventually he wants to get the level 2 right now, and he's going to be given just that. Demon Hunter with the first mana burn though is going to make sure that there's not going to be any more water metals anytime soon. The AM, of course, with the additional, you know, survivability and damage, is still going to benefit from that level 2. The Archer is going to survive here, as there's no Dust of Appearance on the AM yet. One of the peasants has fallen. He's building a tower here, nicely getting away from this Demon Hunter, who just decides to switch targets here, go for the AM, and deal more damage. I'm wondering if he maybe should even suicide here. The AM is pretty low, and he's actually been doing the Merc abuse here. I was just about to say, well, if he's giving miou any time, then he's just gonna get the Priest and heal up, but that's not gonna happen here anytime soon, as the Wisp in combination with the Archer, which okay, is retreating all the way across the map, have been getting rid of these mercenaries from miou's perspective already, and this is going to be quite annoying here for miou, who's gonna have to rely only on Footman, Militia, and his AM to repel this pressure of HoT, and he's actually not getting the tower killed here. Healing the Berserker once, he's getting the kill on one of them. The second one is waking up the creeps here, but miou isn't taking any unnecessary damage here. Demon Hunter is coming back in from the top. The Forester Berserker is going to survive for now. Demon Hunter really needs to be careful, but then again, he did get the Boots of Speed, so yeah, he can afford taking a lot of damage, because as long as he doesn't overextend, he's always going to be able to outrun his opponent. HoT is going for the next two mercenaries. The priest again is taking a lot of damage initially, and he's going to have to heal himself up. But it looks like HoT really wants to apply a huge load of pressure here. Very reminiscent of what Lily C played in the finals of the first season, in case you remember it. Basically a very similar style on Equas, with a Naga second right now was what Lily C used to get, just to apply a lot more pressure. But for HoT right now, it is going to be the Panda. miou doing some more creeping as well. He's gonna get level 3 here, and he's at least gonna be able to spawn one water metal. Then again, there's nothing in the main to defend. Of course, he's gonna have militia available there, but he's just towering up the expansion even further. And the towers here, well, they are only going to be able to be upgraded once this push has been repelled, because with the piercing damage that HoT has available, he's not going to let any tower come up. If he's able to stick around here, the Panda is going to be able to cast a breath in here, I would imagine. Yes, he is. A lot of militia have taken a lot of damage here. The footmen, I do not think, have defend finished yet, so these 4 units and the 2 heroes all by themselves are able to deal such a lot of damage, and miou doesn't really have any towers here to fall back to, so this is going to be a very favorable trade for the Night Elf. Hunter once again chasing the AM. The one water metal level 2 has been spawned. The shop is not going to come up. I think here would be a better location for the shop, especially given that the base is open. Next breath did come in. The tower has been cancelled as expected. The AM once again is being chased by the Demon Hunter here. He needs to be careful. He's got the boots, but he's gotta run with him, because this Demon Hunter is not going to show any mercy against the AM. In the meantime, tier 3 is coming. Double Ancient of Lore, so we're gonna see HoT, of course, taking up to bears. Continues poking around here. The priest still has plenty of mana to heal, actually. Now finally making proper use of that. Next footman is being killed, and miou is losing so much here just because he doesn't have any support in defending his main base here. Level 2 for the Panda already, without having crept a single creep. And yeah, now with the boots, he's able to get away. The AM once again has to pay attention, thanks to no boots on the Panda, though he should be able to survive here fairly easily unless he gets overly risky. But there's not really any promising reward for that. A nice block by the Forest Shadow Priest there, by HoT, getting another footman killed, and miou really has nothing left standing. I mean, look at this main, that's all human corpses. Did HoT lose anything here? I'm not so sure, actually. And now he can either even continue creeping the Panda, get up to level 3. Demon Hunter, well, he perhaps should solo creep the Panda. Getting, okay, decides not to do so. Well, he's getting a depth upgrade, he's getting Abolish Magic, he's gonna have the first Rejuvenation available soon as the first bear comes out, which is going to be a little while longer. And we'll see what is the plan here for HoT. He is going tier 3, but is he going to go for a counter expansion, or is it just going to be a huge push? At least miou has reached level tier 2 in the meantime. And immediately, as we can see, he's queuing up a bunch of footmen, a bunch of peasants, because he's lost quite a few previously. Getting blacksmith right now, he's got a few towers here. But yeah, look at the resources. He's got no lumber. He is not going to be able to get up his arcanes, to get up his workshop anytime soon. HoT needs to be a little bit careful with the Demon Hunter, because there is no TP, there is no staff yet, but there is so much survivability on that guy, and there is so little damage output for miou. Another footman is falling here, and this isn't looking all too scary from a Night Elf's perspective. Demon Hunter Illusion is marching in here first. The next breath is coming in here by the Panda, who is on level 3 right now already as well. And he's just breaking into the main base of miou. There's no way in hell that miou can defend this here, I think. The Demon Hunter is the only target that is somewhat fragile, but with the MK being pretty low in mana and only level 1, there is no damage output at all for miou. There's 1 militia and 2 heroes, that's it. His main is gone. Okay, 1 rifleman as well, but still, his main is gone. Lightning Shield gets dispelled immediately, the MK gets killed, the AM doesn't have a TP either, and there's the GG. Well played by miou. A complete destruction here on map number 1. HoT getting the mercenaries on both sides, and even though he lost the one Forest Troll Shadow Priest, he was still able to apply such a lot of pressure against the main of miou, where there was really nothing for him to defend, and well, no additional defense except for his, you know, army. And given that the base was open, he was forced to defend there. He couldn't go for, say, some repair with his peasants and a counter attack against the Night Elf base to basically exchange town portals, or at least force the town portal off of HoT, because he would have just taken so much more damage against the Breath of Fire and the 2 heroes and the ranged units, which were all able to enter the human base. So this game definitely a showcase of why most humans prefer, at least most modern humans prefer to close their bases in all matchups basically, but against Night Elf in this particular case. And yeah, basically that was the point where HoT just started totally dominating miou, getting so many units killed, not losing anything, also having a good follow-up, you know, having the Agent of War in place to creep the marketplace immediately, getting both of his heroes very close to level 3, getting the next good fight immediately afterwards in between miou's main and expansion, forcing the TP again, getting double level 3, and then just breaking the main. There was nothing left to do for miou, and perhaps on map number 2 he's gonna have to delay his tech a little bit more and make sure to properly defend both of his main and his expansion against you know, some upcoming aggression by his opponent. And that second map is going to be Secret Valley.